I think I should begin this video lesson by stating the fact that there are certain questions that Google cannot answer. And one such question is, who is Banksy? You ask for a photograph and you get scores of photographs of the graffiti art that he made. You ask for his identity. The answer you find everywhere is that he is an anonymous figure. So, who is this artist who has been able to remain anonymous for more than 30 years since he became popular in the world of graffiti art? If you would like to know more about this artist, please do watch this video lesson completely. If you are on my channel for the first time, please don't forget to subscribe. Welcome to SJ's classes, everyone. Now, here are some of the important details that I would like to share with you regarding this artist. Banksy is the pseudonym of an England-based graffiti master, painter, activist, and filmmaker. For those of you who are not aware of what graffiti is, it's writing or drawings scribbled, scratched, or sprayed illicitly on a wall or other surface in a public place. As I said earlier, the most interesting aspect about this artist is that his identity remains unknown even after more than 30 years of his involvement in the global graffiti scene. A number of claims have been made over Banksy's identity, but none of them have been confirmed. It is believed that his identity was concealed even to his family. But this has not prevented him from making an impact on the world and other artists. Art critics talk about something called the Banksy effect. Let's see what Banksy effect is. Street art fanatics are impressed by the far-reaching scope, variety, and bravery of every artwork Banksy delivers, but are always left wanting for more. This tactic, wherein which he incorporates a wanting for more, encourages viewers to explore a completely new perspective or idea, often inspiring both amateur and professional artists. This inspiration is what the art world addresses as the Banksy effect. It's also interesting to note that Time magazine in 2010 selected him as one among the world's 100 most influential people. The list included popular figures like Barack Obama, Steve Jobs, and Lady Gaga. In spite of the anonymity maintained by the artist, it is generally believed that Banksy was born in Bristol, United Kingdom, circa 1974. Circa means approximately. Some of the details regarding this artist were derived from the interview done by Simon Hattenstone of The Guardian in 2003. The Guardian is a British daily newspaper. According to Hattenstone, anonymity is vital to him because graffiti is illegal. There have been other interviews as well with this artist, but most of these interviews were conducted via email or with responses delivered by an altered voice on tape. So that is how he has been able to maintain his anonymity in spite of all the interviews that he has given so far. I think you must also know about a person who is commonly believed to be Banksy. Banksy is commonly believed to be Robin Cunningham as it was first identified by the Mail. Mail is another British daily newspaper, and in the article which came in this particular British daily, they stated that Robin Cunningham was born on 20th July 1973 in Yate, which is 19 kilometers from Bristol. And several of Cunningham's associates and former schoolmates at Bristol Cathedral School have corroborated this, that it is actually he who is Banksy, and in 2016, a study by researchers at the Queen Mary University of London using geographic profiling found that the incidence of Banksy's works correlated with the known movements of Gunningham. And according to the Sunday Times, which is yet another British newspaper, Gunningham began employing the name Robin Banks, which eventually became Banksy. So that is one of the commonly which is a commonly accepted belief regarding who this figure actually is. He is usually or commonly associated with the name Robin Gunningham, and there are a few credible proof that actually support this particular argument. Now let me tell you something about the kind of artworks that he made. Active since the 1990s, Banksy displays his art on publicly visible surfaces such as walls and self-built physical prop pieces. He often targets established social and political agendas with his witty illustrations produced with stencils and spray paint. To some, his works of art are poignant, thought-provoking, ironic, and humorous. To others, it is just plain vandalism. I read that many countries have even issued arrest warrants against this artist because his artwork is considered purely as vandalism. Banksy says that he was inspired by 3D, who is a graffiti artist and also the founding member of the musical group named Massive Attack. Initially, he was part of a graffiti crew in Bristol by the name of Dry Bread Sea Crew or DBC. Soon after, he began to partner with Inky, who is another notable graffiti street artist. Some of his notable projects are Gorilla in a Pink Mask, Dismaland, Waldorf Hotel, Girl with Balloon, the Cannes Festival, Parachuting Rat, and Devolved Parliament. I would strongly recommend that you guys go through some of these projects. It would give you a credible impression about the kind of artist that Banksy is, especially when you see his project like Dismaland, which is a play on Disneyland, and also the Cannes Festival, which is a play on the Cannes Film Festival. So please do go through these projects, which is available in a number of websites. Banksy's documentary film Exit Through the Gift Shop, which came out in 2010, made its debut at the 2010 Sundance Film Festival. In January 2011, he was nominated for the Academy Award for the Best Documentary Feature for this film. In 2014, he was awarded Person of the Year at the 2014 Webby Awards. The Webby Awards are awards for excellence on the internet, presented annually by the International Academy of Digital Arts and Sciences, which is based in New York. And this body consists of a judging panel composed of over 2,000 industry experts and technology innovators. So that is all regarding this artist. Now, the graffiti art that we will discuss today is titled Love is in the Air. It first appeared as a stenciled graffiti art in 2003 in Jerusalem, shortly after the West Bank wall was built. This controversial wall separated Palestine from Israel, and it was erected a year earlier in 2002. This graffiti art is also known by other names like LIITA, Flower Thrower and Rage, Flower Thrower, etc. It is one of his most popular works as it conveys a beautiful message, which is to wage not war but peace. I'm sure that you might have seen this iconic figure somewhere, as it has been reproduced as posters, phone covers, t-shirts and tattoos all over the world. The artwork depicts a man dressed in black, wearing a baseball cap backwards. His face is partially hidden by a bandana. This man leans backward with one arm out as if winding up to throw something aggressively. From his posture, the viewer at first presumes he is about to throw a brick or probably a petrol bomb. The bundle in his hand, however, is a bouquet of flowers, which is basically an embodiment of love and peace. By replacing the object in the man's hand with a flower, Banksy calls for a resolution in conflict. The man and the flower wrapping are made in black and white. The flowers and the stem protruding from the wrapper are done in color. In the bouquet, we see yellow flowers with a dark black center. These flowers must be the black-eyed Susans. Now, black-eyed Susans are a flowering plant with bright yellow petals, a dark brown, almost black center known as an eye, and has rough, hairy stems and leaves. They are part of the sunflower family, which is also native to North America. They are hardy and very tolerant in a variety of conditions and can adapt well to new places. Locally, it is also believed that black-eyed Susans symbolize encouragement, motivation, and joy, which is probably why Banksy hoped to convey through this particular artwork, especially as the land was in between a conflict. This particular graffiti art has become a recognizable motif for peaceful resistance, non-violent protest, and also it conveys the power of love over hate. And this image also formed the cover image of Banksy's 2005 book, Wall and Peace. So that is all regarding Banksy and his graffiti art, which is titled Love is in the Air. Thank you so much for watching. Now, as I said earlier, if you are on my channel for the first time, please don't forget to subscribe. And also, if you have friends who would like to learn literature, art, please do share these video lessons to them. Thank you so much for being with me.